Yes, Most High in Christ bless, Officer Judea, and I'm here with
Emily.
Emily. Okay, Emily. So today we're going to be talking about the true image of Jesus Christ. All right. So are you in Christianity? You go to church, or what's your?
Christian, yeah, I grew up with a Christian family.
Okay, fantastic. You grew up in a Christian family. So, from your understanding, what is the image of what does Jesus Christ look like? Jesus Christ.
Well, growing up, Jesus Christ always had an image in my head of a white dude, blonde hair, blue eyes, and all the people around him was white. I think I heard about 2 or 3 people on the Bible that were black growing up, but then later I found out the truth that Jesus was black actually.
So basically, you grew up in the lies that it was a white man, and then afterward you found out yourself that he's a black man.
I was shocked.
How can you prove it in the Bible?
How can they prove it on the Bible that he was black? Yeah. There's no proof.
So I can say you're lying then. So what we're going to do? Well, you're not lying. Well, you're not lying obviously, but what we're going to do is we're going to show it from the scriptures, because you're right. Even though we've grown up thinking it was white, the Bible says it's a black man. Okay, it's darker than all of us here. So I've got my reader here. Just come over to the side for me.
They don't say it enough, I think.
Yes, you're right. They don't say it enough.
In other images that we see on clips, videos, and photographies in Brazil, they always present him as a white person. So even though there's parts on the Bible that says that he's black, I don't think people really take this, the power as the truth. I think they have in their head these white people that they always showed, on church. Maybe it's to reassure them. I don't know.
No, that's a fantastic point you've made. So you said in Brazil, right? So are you from Brazil?
Yes.
Okay, is that originally you're originally from Brazil?
I'm originally from Brazil, but my family it's mixed, half Brazilian, half Congolese.
Oh, really? Okay, cool, perfect. So if you go to Brazil, you're gonna see that. What's that statue? It's
a Christ.
Yeah, what's it called?
Jesus Redentor.
Yes, that famous statue, right? And he's a blonde man, right? If you go to Congo, same thing. Go to Congo in the churches, you're going to see a white Jesus. But according to the Bible, in Revelation, that's not true. So next time, if you want to prove it, you're going to prove from the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14. So read that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, from verse 14. His head and his hair were white like wool.
So it's describing him. It said his head and his hair were white like wool. 2 things there. It was white in color, like when you see an old man, gray hair, and it was woolly in texture. It was white like wool. His beard, his hair was white like wool. What people have woolly hair?
Us.
There you go. We have woolly hair.
Yeah.
So when you started with the description you had in your mind, one of the things you said before, obviously, was that his hair was blonde and straight. But here it's saying no, his hair was white and woolly. Read on.
As white as snow.
It was very white, completely grayed out. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
So this is a description. This is a physical description. His eyes was a flame of fire, meaning his eyes were red. That's what it means. When you drink, your eyes go red. He said his eyes was red. So we got his hair. We got the texture of his hair, the color of his hair. We got his eyes. Read on.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
And his feet, like if you're wearing the sandals or slippers, like a lot of people in Congo or Brazil wear, you look at the feet, you can see the color of the skin. It said, and his feet was like unto what?
Unto fine brass.
Unto fine brass. What color is brass?
Brown.
That's how you go ask them when they ask that question. It says brown. Look at what a 2p coin. No, well, not 2p. I don't know what you guys call it. What is this?
That's brown.
Yeah, brown. This is brass, right? So it said his feet was like unto fine brass. So his feet was brown, just like you see. Brown, like you see, same color. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
So his feet was like fine brass, as if they burnt in a furnace. What do you think that means?
He was dark-skinned. No?
How dark?
Very dark.
Very, very dark. it was as if it burnt in the furnace. So what's all the other images that have been given to us? Like this one here. No, this one. Look at this. The image we've been getting is a man called Caesar Borgia. Caesar Borgia. Do you know about Leonardo da Vinci?
Yeah.
He's very famous for being like one of the most so talented people that ever lived. Yeah, he was commissioned to paint this man, Caesar Borgia. This guy was a horrible person. He painted him as the image of Christ during the Renaissance era.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And Jesus was presented to me as.
There you go. And that image was from Caesar Borgia, the son of Pope Alexander VI of Rome.
Incredible.
You see that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the history that's been hidden from our people. These are the things that we don't know. That's why in society we look at the other. You might look at the Swiss man, the French man, the German man, and think, yes, you know, I want to bleach my skin to look like them. Whereas you look like God. You know. Question is now, if Jesus Christ is a black man, what color is God? Well, what kind of man is God?
We can define that, but we can imagine that he's black.
I'm going to show you that he's black. God himself is a black man. Daniel 7 and 9.
The book of Daniel chapter 7 from verse 9. And I beheld till the throne were cast down, and there ancient of days, this seat.
And so that I beheld till the thrones were cast down. That's just a metaphor, yeah. But the point we're getting at is, and the ancients of days. So the thrones were cast down, which are the kingdoms. And it says, the ancients of days. The ancients of days is the Most High. Ancients of days, older than days, because he created time, he created days, right? So he's being referred to as the ancients of days. But it says the ancients of days did sit. So God is sitting down in this vision. Mm-hmm. So for you to sit down, what must you have? Legs, a body, right? So he has a body. Read on.
Whose garment was white as snow.
So the garment God was wearing was white. God has a body. He's wearing white garments. Read on.
And the hair of his head.
And the hair of his head.
Like the pure wool.
Like the pure wool.
Yeah, okay. That's the truth.
Woolly hair.
That's the truth.
That's the truth.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. You see that?
And that make me question everything that people teach me about God.
There you go. That's why we're here. You gotta question everything, all of it. You know, like when you say you're Congolese, that's a slave name. Mm-hmm. You know, the French went to Congo. That's why Belgium went to colonize Congo and oppress our people there. The so-called Spaniards did the same thing in Brazil. So we are the Israelites according to the Bible. That's what we are. So everything we know right now is lies. Everything we know is lies. What we think about the Bible is a lie. Everything I just read to you, I read it from the Bible. And I proved this to you from the Bible, not from my own imagination. That's why I said to you, if you're telling me you know that Christ is a black man, you have to prove it to me. In Revelation chapter 1 verse 14. You understand? So.
Thank you for that, because that make me question, and that make me want to go find the truth about it. So yeah, that's a good thing. You guys came in a right moment in my life for me to question my faith in God and get to know him more.
I like this sister. She's humble. Okay, that's it, man. So all praise the Most High.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone, 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.